What is going on, guys? I hope y'all are having a great day. Today we're gonna get the four-wheeler cleaned up with the clutching. You guys know we went mud riding last weekend at Bogs and Boulders in Andalusia, Alabama. That video is doing great. I really appreciate the feedback you guys are giving on the four-wheeler videos. You guys are loving them so far, so we're gonna continue to do them. So this is something that's gonna continue to happen on the channel like we discussed in that video. The Canams are gonna break because we beat the crap out of them. I'll show a clip right here of kind of what happened during that day and what led up to this event.
He is deep.
So as you guys can see, we did have the 1000 XMR go down the last weekend, and that is because we had a ton of water inside the belt box, which is never good. So you guys are gonna see today the aftermath of that. I already recorded this video a couple of days ago, but I have been busy with the first gen and the second gen getting it ready for paint. Got a couple things to show you here probably in the next video. I'm making 2 videos today, so a video is dropping every single day. But the intro I made to this one a couple of days ago, I don't know what happened to it. I guess I didn't hit the record button or maybe deleted it on accident, so I'm making another intro to this video. So today you guys will be seeing the aftermath of that, what it looks like, a process of us cleaning it, and then we're gonna finish cleaning it because I'm not done yet. We're gonna finish cleaning it at the end of these next couple clips that you guys are about to see, and then we'll finish out this video. We got a ton of things going on today. All these boxes right here will be discussed in the next video you guys will see tomorrow, so I hope you guys are staying tuned to the channel, loving the truck content, loving the Can-Am content. It's all coming together. The first gen soon will be ready to tow the Can-Ams. My brother's in the backyard to the ATV parks, and everything is coming together. So getting a ton of things done. Hope you guys enjoy the video. If you do, leave a like down below. If you're new, subscribe, and we'll jump right into it. Well, this is the first time we have taken the belt box off since we sunk the ATV. Obviously you can tell it needs to be cleaned under here. I can see a little bit of muddy water already starting to sip out, but went ahead and got all the bottom bolts off. So I started this recording because as soon as we take this case off, there's no telling what we're gonna see. Could be a lot of money to spend, and it could be an easy clean it, put it back together, and let it ride fix. So hopefully that's what we have in store. Alright, here goes nothing. I'll bring you guys with me. Oh god, it's muddy as hell in there. Oh, forgot a bolt. Shit. It's like 37,000 bolts on this thing. I can kind of see in there already, and it's not looking good. Alright, now I'm bringing you guys along for the ride. You can already see the, I don't know if that's the primary or the secondary, I'll take it apart. Oh God, that is not a good sign. You see this muddy belt? That's why I'm not getting any power. That belt is just completely slipping on this mud. Good thing we took this thing off pretty soon. It's only been about 4 or 5 days since we posted up that mud riding video. So there's no rust. That should be starting already. Hopefully a good pressure washing, hot soapy water, and we don't have to take the clutches apart. And we don't have to replace the belt, because I don't see, correct me if I'm wrong if you guys see something, but I don't think we have any breaks in our belt like our last one. I don't know where I put it, but we had our last Canam belt that we completely destroyed. Not really too sure where I put it, but that thing was completely destroyed. This is the Maverick belt that we put on, and it looks to be intact still. So I'm gonna bring the pressure washer out here, pressure wash it really, really good. Let it sit for a day at least or two, let it dry completely out. Maybe spray some cleaner inside of there. Clean up the clutches with a Scotch-Brite pad. That's what I'll probably do. But that is definitely our problem. That's why we can't change gears. And that is why we cannot get any power out of this thing, because there's so much mud in it. So I'm gonna start to clean this thing up. Wish me luck. It's probably gonna take me a long time to clean up. I'm gonna go ahead and release a Snapchat of this right now. So if you're not following me on Snapchat, make sure you guys do, at ParoDoXz24V. Make sure you send me a follow on there to get updated on all this type of in the garage, behind the scenes stuff. Also follow me on Instagram. I may even post a story on my Instagram of this right now. Actually, I will, so follow me at ParoDoXz if you want to check things like that out in the future. Also, make sure your push notifications are on for the YouTube channel. For some reason, YouTube does not send out push notifications anymore if you're just subscribed. So even though you're subscribed to me, you will not see my push notifications unless you hit that little bell below my name or below this video and turn on your push notifications. So make sure those are on. Drop a like on the video if you enjoy it. We are gonna jump right into cleaning this thing. It is disgusting, but hopefully we'll have this thing back on the trail by next weekend. That is the goal, and we're gonna jump right into it. Alright guys, that is gonna have to do for now. We have to go pick up the first gen at the shop. So we got her a lot cleaner, but we are not done yet. We are far from done. We're gonna go pick up the first gen, head back here, and finish cleaning up. But as you guys can see, we got most all the mud out of here. We used this time to go ahead and clean off pretty much everything else around here as much as we possibly could. We still got to get down there with a Scotch-Brite pad and actually scrub them clutches down, because you can see there's still a lot of mud on them. So we are not done. We are far from it. We're gonna keep the four-wheeler out here. Hopefully nobody jacks her, because my wife's not home right now. But we should be fine. We got our security system put on here, so we're gonna leave her out here for a minute. We'll be right back. Alrighty guys, so we got most all the mud off. As you can see in that last clip, we used the pressure washer outside, let it sit for 2 days. Now we are at this point where we've got some mud still attached to the clutches that we need to clean off. A little bit on the belt that we're just gonna get with hot soapy or warm soapy water. The clutches, we do have brake clean. I just talked to the dealership. They said brake clean. We have some of this stuff, and then we also have CRC as well that we're gonna be using. I love CRC products, but I just talked to the dealership. They said as long as the brake clean doesn't come in contact with the belt, then we should be fine, but it's safe to use on the clutches. And then we also have 2 clean Scotch-Brite pads that we are going to be using on the clutches as well. So clean shop towels, clean Scotch-Brite pads. About an hour or so, we should have this stuff cleaned up pretty well. Maybe not even an hour, probably quicker than that. But after we get them completely clean, let them dry out for a while, we are going to be starting up the ATV while we do have the belt box off, so that we can see the clutches spin and engage, and just make sure we don't have any more issues, and our belt's not slipping, of course, anymore. So we're going to be doing that. Then we're going to be using some, I'll show you real quick. So this doesn't happen again, because we are going to be taking this Can-Am out here very soon. We're going to be using some black silicone. Hopefully, if everything looks good with the clutches and we can put the belt box back on today, or tonight, maybe even tomorrow, depending on how much it needs to dry. If I feel like it's dry enough, we may go ahead and throw it back on today. But we're going to be using a little bit of black silicone. It's better than RTV because RTV just gets nasty and it's just a pain to come off. The silicone is waterproof and comes off in strands, so it's a lot easier whenever we need to change belts out and things like that. If we're out on the trail and need to take a belt off out on the trail, which we do have the bolt to take the belt off coming here soon, as well as a new spare belt for a new Maverick belt for it. So we will have the parts needed to change it out on the trail, but if we go to do that and it's RTV, it's just going to be a pain to scrape it off. But the silicone is just going to work just as good. High heat silicone. You can buy that stuff at Walmart or Home Depot for like $5. So I feel like silicone is going to help us hopefully keep this from happening ever again. So I'm going to jump right into it. Whenever we put the bolts back on, when we go to do so, we're going to be careful not to over torque it, because if we over torque it, that can also cause a leak. So just going to put them snug up, put a small bead of silicone around it, get these things really clean. Hopefully have this thing ready for the next weekend. So we'll put you guys on a time lapse. I'm going to get to work and we'll see you guys in a little bit.
I be rolling with the squad, we be going so hard like whoa.
Alrighty guys, so we're about to start the Canam up for the first time. I completely forgot to mention it, but I used compressed air to help speed up the drying process of the clutches and the belt as well. We did get a little brake clean on the belt. I figured that was probably going to happen, but we did a quick job of drying it off as quick as possible so that chemical or the brake clean, even though it evaporates quickly, we sprayed it off with compressed air. So we should be fine on the belt. I just checked over everything. We did have a lot of like dirt and stuff still in there, in between all the crevices, but the compressed air made quick and easy job of that. So we're going to turn the ATV on for the first time since pretty much since we ran into all these issues. So we'll see how it works. It's in neutral right now, so we should get an idea after we try to change gears with it if it's going to work or not.
I hear something banging around in there. I'm not sure what it is, but we'll see if it smooths out.
Alrighty, so we still aren't able to change gears, so we know it's maybe a one-way bearing is what I'm leaning towards. So cleaning out the clutches was not the catch-all. I can hear something banging around in here, and this one is not spinning. The driver is not spinning completely in a circle. It's kind of moving just a tad. I know nothing about clutches, but I do have some friends that know a lot about clutches, so I'm probably going to have one of them come over here and give me a hand with this, because I can get all the parts for it, but when it comes to actually taking them apart and fixing it properly, I probably want to watch somebody do that at first. So we definitely have more of a problem. I'll try to start it up one more time, just see if we have the same outcome. Alright, so we definitely have an issue other than, I'm gonna go ahead and open up this garage before I pass out. Just crack it open. Alrighty, so we definitely have an issue other than just cleaning out the clutches. That did not do the trick like I hoped, so we will probably be having to have the Can-Am fixed in some sort of way with the clutch system. Like I said, I'm not a mechanic on Can-Ams. I don't know really anything about the clutches, but I do know that banging around is not normal, as well as that one not spinning completely in a circle. I got kind of close so you guys could see what I was talking about there in that last clip. Hopefully you'll be able to tell in the video. I don't know, maybe any of you out there that do know maybe something that's wrong with it. I read every single comment, so let me know in the comments down below if you guys maybe know what's wrong with it. I read every comment, so I will be getting back to you, and it would be greatly appreciated. But we are not going to be able to fix this thing today. Unfortunately, cleaning it out was not the answer. Like I said, maybe a one-way bearing. That's what my buddy is saying it might be. So if you guys think it might be a one-way bearing by the looks of that video, I'm going to be sending this video to my buddy and getting his opinion after I post this one up. So let me know if it's a one-way bearing. I think that'll be a quick and easy fix. I have the parts coming to take it apart right now. They're in the mail from Moto Member, so we should have everything we need to have this thing back on the road and at the mud park here very soon, shortly. So we are going to end out this video. This is going to be the end of this one, but we're going to make a second video today that you guys will see tomorrow. You're going to see this one tonight. Harleys are always passing by the house and messing up my audio, but I appreciate you guys making it all the way to the end of this one. That's going to be the end of this one. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. We are going to go hit up our second video of the day. It's going to be on the second gen, dropping it off for paint. Very excited about that. There's a part that's coming that you guys are going to be very excited for that I have not spoken about. It is a exterior modification that I haven't talked about at all, but you guys are going to love it. It's going to be paint matched. And we got a couple of things, one thing that went wrong we're going to talk about in the next video too. So appreciate you guys making it all the way to the end of this one. I know I already said that, but I will see you in the next one.